Hello everyone. Cindy here with Monarch Mom DIY. Excited to be here crafting with you today on Facebook Live. Very excited to bring you one of our newest spring stencils, although it's not really spring, it's more one that could be used like all year round. So let's start off by saying hello. If you are seeing this part, you're most likely watching the replay. Say hello anyway in the comments. If you do happen to see that red live button there, that means you're watching me live, whether you're on right here at the beginning or you hop on later. I love to interact with the viewers in the chat. So as people are hopping on, we can hopefully see everybody here. And I just realized I need to Telegram and let people know what we're doing. Hey, I see we've got some people hopping on. Welcome. Say hello in the chat so I know that you're here. And we're going to do some crafting this afternoon. It's 4 o'clock Eastern here in Michigan. And I'm excited, like I said, to bring you one of our newer stencils. I have comments there, hopefully, and here on my phone. So if we've not met, my name is Cindy. My Facebook page and YouTube channel are Monarch Mom DIY. I started those, 6 years ago now. And about 3 years ago, I found Magnolia Design Co. and started sharing it on my YouTube channel, and have fallen in love with not only the products, but the company, the owners, everybody. So I'm excited to bring you a craft today. I am also a teacher by trade, so I do love teaching all sorts of things, including crafting. All right, let's get us there. All right, hey, I see, oh, thank you. I just put new nails on. I don't remember the name, but these are red aspen from my friend Joey. These are really bright compared to the purple and pink ones I had last couple weeks. Susie and Constance and Marge and Tanya. Hey, thanks for being here. Feel free to sprinkle this out. We are going to be crafting today kind of simple on our 12 by 12 white distressed shelf sitter. Spoiler alert, next month we have a 15 by 15 in this coming out, which I'm very excited about because I love a great two-sided surface that can stand by itself. You can do 2 different seasons on each side, but I'm going to start. You can keep it white for sure if you want. I am going to give mine a light coat of one of my favorite Waverly chalk paint colors. Hey, it kind of matches my nails. Agave. And instead of using a brush, because I do want this to be kind of a really light coat, maybe even I can still see some of the white coming through, I'm going to use one of my little foam sponges that I use when I do some of those wood craft kits that I share every once in a while. I do share those every Wednesday night on YouTube. But these just use less paint, give a kind of a light coverage, and it dries pretty fast. So how is everyone doing on this Tuesday? Hey, Peggy. Hey, Carlene and Debbie. Thanks for hopping on. All right. I kind of like that. It's already drying over here where I started. Just want to make sure. Okay, so there you can kind of see some streaks. I kind of like it. We're going to let that dry for a minute, and then I am going to sand it lightly. Now, I'm going to tell you, if you haven't yet ordered any of the newest spring stencils, there have been 9 that came available this past Thursday. There's going to be, I think, 9 or 10 new ones available this coming Thursday. They, the manufacturer has been really working on the adhesive because for a little while the stencils were sticky like once or twice, and then they still worked, but they weren't sticking back to the backing sheet as much. Now these stencils are sticky, so I'm going to tell you, the first time you use one of these, you're going to want to fuzz it like a bunch of times. I am not exaggerating when I say I probably fuzzed this like 50 times. I even did it some on my shirt because there tends to be a little bit more fuzz on maybe your clothes. And because I want to make sure, I can touch it and it's not gonna, you know, stick to my surface too much. All right. So really take the time, fuzz on your jeans, on your shirt, on tacky towels from Magnolia if you have them. You're not removing the adhesive, you're just kind of putting a layer of fuzz so that it's not super duper sticky. Okay, now I think you can see how it's kind of streaky. I kind of like that look. And then I'm going to take this, I'm going to go the same direction as my painting went. And I'm just going to lightly, like I'm hardly pushing down at all. And if a little of the white comes back through, that's fine. I kind of like that. And I'll probably go back around the edges and give a little bit of a white outline. Oh, I know, I'm in Michigan, and I think when I left for the gym this morning, it was 5 degrees outside. It's super cold. I am ready for winter to be done. I can enjoy it for, you know, a couple months, but past that, I'm ready for spring. Enough of this, let's move on. Okay, so there you can see my surface. Now, of course, if you prefer a different type of finish, or if you just want to leave it white and stencil on that, go for it. Okay, the stencil we're going to use today is called Something Wonderful. It is a 12 by 12. And if you are familiar with our Dream Love quads, this is a larger version. Those were 6 by 6. This is 12 by 12, but it's got the same like off-centered squares, the florals in a corner, and then the same type of font. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to gently line this up on my surface. I think I'll line up the top edge. Yeah. We're going to press it gently. I'm going to do a little test. Okay. I fuzzed this one good. You do still want to press it down to get out any air bubbles. Okay, and kind of gently around the words. All right, I think I did good. No more mishaps with super sticky stencils. Okay, so here you can see what it looks like with my agave in the background. And the colors I decided to use, kind of some springy colors. Oh, you know what? I got a little something there that is going to be on my letter T, so I had to get that off. If you have something behind the green, that's okay. It's not going to mess up your stencil. But if it's where the mesh is, you're going to want to get that out because it's going to make your stencil not come out correctly. All right, I decided to give our new color Pink Harmony another go. And so this I'm going to use for the cursive, the big cursive words. Believe and happen. Maybe the squares around. Not sure yet. And then for the flowers, I was thinking this dark blue is called Old Glory Blue with green. What do you guys think? Should I switch that? Now I'm wondering if I should do the flowers in Pink Harmony with peppermint leaf for the leaves. And then Old Glory Blue. Old Glory Blue and Pink Harmony. Maybe the flowers and the two cursive words the same. What do you guys think? Let me know. I'm going to actually turn it around to face me. I'm going to be able to use some regular squeegees for a lot of this, but when I'm doing the flowers up here in the corner with the leaves, I'm definitely going to need some paintbrush squeegees. All right. Let me turn this so the flowers are closer to me. And I think I am going to go ahead with Pink Harmony for the flowers. So let's get, and these are outlines. So the inside is going to be still the agave, unless you come back and watercolor in your flowers, which I have done before. It's an extra step, but I think it looks really cool. Okay, so I'm just doing the flowers, being careful not to fill in the leaves with my green. We'll come back, or I mean with my pink. We'll come back in with green for that. It seems like comments are kind of lagging again today on Facebook. So if you made a comment and I'm not seeing it in the chat, go ahead and just make it again. All right. Okay, there's the flowers, and then we're gonna do the big cursive words with this color as well. Again, it says, always believe something wonderful is about to happen. So I'm doing the words believe and happen, the big cursive words also in this color. I think this color will look really pretty on the agave. What do you guys think? It's a really pretty pink. Hey there. Okay, good. I see some comments now. All right, now let's do the green for the leaves, and I'm gonna do a skinnier paintbrush squeegee for this because there's not a whole lot kind of around the outside of the flowers. Okay. I love working with these paintbrush squeegees. They definitely make intricate stencils a lot easier. The only thing that'd be easier if you just did the whole stencil in one color. So they definitely help when you want to use multiple colors. All right, there's peppermint leaf. And now we're gonna do Old Glory Blue. Let's see, I might need to stir this one up a little. It's not too bad. All right, I'm going to use first this paintbrush squeegee to go right by the flowers and leaves. And then we'll quick finish the rest with a regular squeegee. Ooh, gotta be careful, I'm splattering. Okay. So let's get our regular squeegee now. Do the rest of our lines around. And then the rest of the words. Okay. Always. Something wonderful is about to. All right. I probably have some extra that I can get off. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and let's do our peel and reveal. Let me face it to you guys. Ooh, I love it. tub here so I can clean it off when I'm done. Okay, what do you guys think? Hey, Tony. Isn't it so pretty? Now, those flowers to me are kind of blending into the background. So definitely what I'm going to do, and the leaves too. So I'm going to let this dry. I'm going to spray seal it with a clear matte spray. Then I'm going to take more of the Pink Harmony and add a little bit of water to it, and more of the peppermint leaf, add a little bit of water to it, and I'm going to watercolor in those flowers. But I love the Old Glory Blue and the Pink Harmony on this agave. What do you guys think? The other thing you could do, you could stencil the words in the squares. Don't stencil this. You could add a 3-dimensional flower of some sort here. Maybe one that you make out of burlap. Maybe one you make out of twine. Maybe one that you just buy and you hot glue it on. That is an option as well. You don't have to use the entire stencil every time. So maybe later for another live, I'll do the stencil on the back, but instead of stenciling where the flower and the leaves are, I'll leave that blank and we'll put something else there. I'll show you how you can make it a little more 3-dimensional. Oh, I see those hearts. Thank you so much. All right, let me show you up close the flowers. So they're pretty. You can see all the detail of the stencil, but they're agave with just the Pink Harmony background, or outline, I mean. So I'm going to come back and probably not do it as a live. I'll take a picture as it is like this. And then once I've watercolored in the flowers and the leaves, and you guys can see that as an option as well. All right, I know that was a super quick live, but I have other things that I am off to tonight, volunteering away from home. So stay tuned for this. I'm going to try and finish it tonight and post our pictures. We do still have a spring mystery hostess party on my website that is open through the end of the month. It's got quite a bit of sales in it, so whoever gets those mystery hostess rewards is going to get a lot of free and half-price stuff from Magnolia. So if you do place an order, when it asks you if you want to put it under a party, put it under the spring mystery hostess so you can maybe get those rewards. Thank you, Bev. All right, thank you guys so much for joining me, and we will see you again real soon. Take care.